Hello everyone, welcome to this short tutorial on improving your OET letter writing, especially focusing on the recommendation paragraph. My name is Pravida and I'm here to discuss how to write a recommendation paragraph. എന്താണ് recommendation paragraph? നമുക്കറിയാം OET ലെറ്ററിന് ഒരു കറക്റ്റ് ഫോർമാറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. അതിൽ recommendation paragraph is considered to be the last part, and in this paragraph we clearly tell the reader what you want them to do next for the patient. അതായത് പേഷ്യന്റിന് വേണ്ടി എന്ത് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് പറയുന്ന ഒരു പാരഗ്രാഫാണിത്. It could be asking them to monitor a condition, continue treatment, refer the patient to another service, or maybe provide support. Actually, this paragraph often outlines the services or intervention that you are requesting on behalf of the patient. And there isn't a fixed structure for the recommendation paragraph. However, it's better you start the recommendation paragraph with, "It would be appreciated if you could." As I have already mentioned, it is in this paragraph where you inform the reader the specific actions they need to take to support the patient's ongoing care. And what all are the details that we need to mention right after this is completely depend on the nature of the writing task as well as the context of the patient's case. ഇവിടെ നമ്മൾ ശ്രദ്ധിക്കേണ്ടത് recommendation paragraphil add ചെയ്യുന്ന detail generally fall into two categories. One is action based details and the other one is informational details. Action based details എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ these are points that require the reader, who may be a GP, community health nurse, social worker, specialist or any other healthcare provider to take some form of the action or provide a service to the patient. അതായത് റീഡർ പേഷ്യന്റിന് ഡയറക്റ്റ്ലി ചെയ്തു കൊടുക്കേണ്ട സർവീസസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ ആക്ഷൻ ബേസ്ഡ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. ഓൺ ദി അതർ ഹാൻഡ് വി ഹാവ് ഇൻഫോർമേഷണൽ ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ്. ദീസ് ആർ അപ്ഡേറ്റ്സ് മെന്റ് ടു കീപ് ദ റീഡർ ഇൻഫോംഡ്, ബട്ട് ദി ഡു നോട്ട് റിക്വയർ എനി ഡയറക്റ്റ് ആക്ഷൻ. ഇവിടെ റീഡർ അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കേണ്ട ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് ആണ് നമ്മൾ ഫോക്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. While you are writing the recommendation paragraph, it is really important for you to first identify which points require action from the reader and which ones are simply for their information. When organizing the content, priority should be given to the points that involve specific actions the reader needs to take. So, action-based details are നമ്മൾ recommendation paragraphil ആദ്യം കൊണ്ടുവരേണ്ടത്. And after listing the action items, you can include the points that the reader only needs to be aware of. In short, always begin with what the reader needs to do, followed by what they need to know. റീഡറിൻ്റെ റോളും റെസ്പോൺസിബിലിറ്റീസും മനസ്സിലാക്കി വേണം അവരെന്ത് ചെയ്യണമെന്നും അവരെന്ത് അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കണമെന്നുമുള്ള ഡാറ്റ നമ്മൾ സെപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്തെടുക്കാൻ. സോ പ്രയോറിറ്റീസ് ഷുഡ് ബി ഓൾവേസ് ഗിവൺ ടു ആക്ഷൻ ബേസ്ഡ് ഡീറ്റെയിൽസ് followed by the informational details. When developing a recommendation paragraph, remember to keep your tone polite. This is a key part of the assessment criteria. To maintain the tone polite and professional as required by the assessment criteria, you can use the courteous expressions such as please, please not, kindly, kindly not. These phrases ensure your message is respectful and appropriately formal for a healthcare setting. One more thing that I need to add here, to make the key points stand out, you can use the phrases like "it is important to note that" and use the synonyms for the important such as crucial, vital, essential, significant, paramount, pivotal. This shows your range of vocabulary and avoids unnecessary repetition, which is something OET examiners look for in a high-scoring letter. This part is really important because it helps the reader understand how to continue the patient's care. It should be short, clear and polite. ഒരു നല്ലൊരു recommendation paragraph always leaves a strong and clear message at the end. I hope now you have a clearer idea of how to structure it, what to include and how to keep it polite and professional. Thank you so much for watching and keep practicing to improve your OET writing. Success is just one well-written letter away.